We have a little urban farm in the middle of town. We're 2.5 miles east of downtown Austin, and a pretty vibrant food scene here in town.
Keep Austin weird has long been the mantra for the Lone Star State's capital city. Some things that may have seemed unusual a few years ago are now more common than you might think. Urban farms are springing up all over the country, especially in our food-friendly capital. Springdale Farms is one of them. Glenn and Paula Four farm about 5 acres in the middle of an East Austin neighborhood just a quarter mile from 3 other urban farms.
Austin loves this, and because we're on a public street and doing this so urban-like, there was a lot of interest.
The couple, who met at Texas A&M, planted grass long before they planted vegetables. They ran a successful landscaping business until 2009, when the economy tanked. Glenn returned to his gardening roots to find some solace and discovered a new calling. The seeds for this venture were planted by his grandfather, who grew tomatoes and peppers in northern Ohio. In fact, it was one of his grandfather's favorite crops that first caught the attention of local foodies.
We really didn't know too much about the food scene. We knew a couple of chefs that had supper clubs that wanted to have a dinner here. One thing led to another. They helped turn us on to all the chefs that they knew in town to move tomatoes.
Tomatoes were just the beginning. Now they grow over 75 different vegetable varieties and host a farm stand 2 days a week. Everything from carrots to broccoli to spinach are grown in this organic soil. Some of their biggest customers are chefs wanting to give their dishes some fresh local flavor. Springdale Farms is happy to help. Their uniqueness is one of their selling points, not just where they grow, but what they grow.
Restaurants want different things, like maybe that they can't find elsewhere. It's not always possible or practical because, what grows here, but we'll try to accommodate and experiment. We were always experimenting with something.
Having a farm inside the city limits does pose some difficulties. Multiple neighbors just a fence line away, and no agricultural tax exemption are just a few. Glenn's property taxes went up 800% last year alone. They have started hosting weddings and other special events to keep the farm going. But he says, all in all, the benefits outweigh the challenges.
What we have the opportunity to do by being in an urban environment is get attention, where other farmers don't have that opportunity to get people out to their farm. And if I moved out of town and had a 100-acre operation, I don't think I would be able to get as much interest from the community.
For Glenn, that is what this is all about. The farmer knowing the customer and the customer knowing the farmer. For TFB News, Gene Hall, Austin.